Empire of Light. I don't know anything about this. You've been to the cinema, haven't you?
Yeah, so the thing that appealed to me about Empire of Light, set in very early 80s, I think 81, and it Sam Mendes, last film he did was 1917, I believe. It's a very different change of pace for him. And it's a bit of a love letter to cinema and going to the cinema in the early 80s. It's a little bit, I don't think it's biographical, but the lady in it with some sort of mental health issues, which apparently his mom did, and he wanted to sort of try and touch on that in one of his films because he wrote and directed this.
Okay, right.
It's got quite a few things going on in it, because in one way it's about... Olivia Colman is working in a cinema, and there's this new guy that works in the cinema, and they start having a little bit of a sort of friendship, chemistry, sort of relationship starts building. So in some cases, like it's about a relationship between an older woman and a younger man. Early 80s, it touches on about racism, being a white woman with a black guy.
Oh, okay,
touches
right.
on that a little bit. Then it sort of goes a bit more onto sort of bit of stuff about racism. It touches on without going into depth, and it touches on more sort of mental health stuff. I think what doesn't quite work is I feel like a lot of the time is split evenly between the two characters, between the man and the woman, and I feel like maybe they should have just stuck with the one or the other. I don't find him quite as interesting and charismatic as Olivia Colman in it.
And
what's great about it is it looks beautiful. Cinematographer Roger Deakins, who does loads of good stuff. If you Google him, he's just done so many good looking films.
He's done everything, hasn't he?
There's a massive nostalgia fest as well, when it's like they've got like Blues Brothers signs outside as like the new release, and Chariots of Fire as a new release, and cinema tickets are £1.50 and a box of Maltesers 20p, and there's all this stuff. So it's great.
Is that the premise of the story? Is basically the love story of these two people meeting?
It feels like it's kind of going there, but then it goes a little bit more. It doesn't go into like dark, depressing territory. It goes a bit more serious. It touches on her background and her mental health issues. But I really liked it. Olivia Colman is got to be the greatest living actress, surely.
She's fantastic, isn't she?
I mean, I banged on about it because I think she's fantastic in the Crown, where the camera can just hold her face and you can read so many things are going on. And there's moments like that. There's a scene when she's waiting for these social workers, they're sort of banging down a door to come and see her. And the look on her face is almost a sort of sense of inevitability about I'm going to be tried, I'm not going to crack. But obviously you can see there's also a bit of fear in her eyes as well. And I'm just thinking, oh my God, what is she doing that I'm projecting onto her, that I can see all of this stuff going on in her mind? She's absolutely incredible. She's really, really good. And we saw it with my wife, but we both really enjoyed it. It's a good movie.
And is it? What's the word I'm looking for? It's like a love story, but like I say, with social issues.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like it's going to be a love story, but it's a bit more of a sort of, it's more to do with, I would say, what's it trying to say? It's about how, like ships passing in the night, how you can meet people in your life, and they can, they can just sort of help you get back on track a little bit.
Okay.
And then your life is forever changed by that person, by that interaction with somebody else, and then how your lives can, change because of that for the better. I think it's kind of saying that, really.
I really like Sam Mendes, and I really like Olivia Colman as well. So that sounds like
it's a good movie. It's a smaller scale thing than obviously that like 1917 was. It's a lot smaller scale.
Yeah, but
it's more of a sort of a drama. It's more in his sort of American Beauty style, I suppose, of the sort of characters interacting. But it's it's good. Yeah, it's a good movie. I enjoyed it.